So this video demonstrates a problem that we're having. I wanted y'all to look into. I'm having it in our environments, dev and the other test environments, but it's not occurring in demo. So it may indicate that it's something we caused through an enhancement. Let me just demonstrate the problem. The background of all this is what we're trying to do is set up the system so that approvers can modify accounting distributions. And that all works okay with the exception of this little issue. So I'm logged in as an approver, and I'm going to approve an expense report. But before I do that, I want to make some changes to the accounting distribution. So I just want to explain that in this is a P-card expense report. It routed to the card holder. I reassigned it to myself and approved it. So this is the stage, the department head stage, level actually level 1 and 2. We're also turning this on for the liaisons, but this specific problem is if the department head gets it and makes a change to the accounting distribution, there's a bug which permits them to add an accounting line and create an unbalanced expense report that goes to a paid status. So you see what I did? I went to the details page, expand the line, and then the accounting details. And all this looks good now. See, as an approver, I can maintain or update these the distribution fields, which is a delivered configuration. If I add an accounting line row, let's just put $100 in here. And so that's wrong because the line is for $45, but now I've got a distribution total of $145. Shouldn't be able to save this. What happens is when I click Summary and Submit, and then just scroll down and click the Approve button, it gives me the save confirmation. There's no error message saying there's a problem with the expense report. So go straight to the save confirmation, submit confirmation, click OK, and then it says saved. And what I'll do is refresh the expense report just to show you what happened. I'll go into just go into Travel and Expenses View and open it up there, since it went to paid status now. You can see the paid status. And so what I've got is, if I go back to the details, I've got an expense report ready to be posted. It's in paid status for a line of $45. And then if you look, there's 2 distribution lines totaling $145. So let me get logged into demo and show you how it's supposed to work. So logging into demo, login as VP3. I've got one sitting out there that we can use. Since it doesn't save it there, I think I got a favorite set up for approved transactions. That's the easiest way to get there. And I believe it's this one. Created on 11/2, 148. Should work. So same scenario. I go to expense details and expand the line, expand the accounting distributions, and then I add a row, make that like $100. Don't even worry about it, changing anything else. Go back to the summary approve link and then click the approve button. Now see, at this point I get an error message that I don't get in our environments. Errors exist on expense report. Errors were found on the expense report. These errors must be corrected prior to approving the expense report. And if I go back to the expense details, I can see now it's been flagged as I would expect. It's been flagged with an error, and it's got, if I click on the error, it gives me a clear explanation of what the error is, the sum of the distribution amounts. So that's basically the issue. By the way, if on the other page, if I click Save for Later first, I get these errors. But if I just go straight to the approval page, I get the submit confirmation, and it saves the expense report in a paid status. So I think that pretty well explains the issue. And anyway, I hope we can figure out what's causing or what's permitting this to happen.